should understand that he's been on this big stage, respectfully, a couple times more than URIEL VELORIO has, but we'll see, man. You can never count out someone like URIEL with such a keen mind to disrupting the player's strategies.
And that's the thing from Big Bird's perspective, right? You can't be overconfident going into this. You probably have the most matchup time against Ken in the world, honestly, but even with that, URIEL is going to be a different type of Ken than you're used to playing. Ken is obviously still an extremely dangerous character, so you've got to be disciplined about how you approach this matchup.
Already thirsty for some of the gauge there. Big Bird still in the orange. URIEL VELORIO gets the strike first. There was a lot of handshaking with the normals right out the gate. Oh,
I love that.
That was actually pretty cool.
Yeah, very practiced scenario from URIEL, obviously, knowing that the Dragon Lash was going to connect, but believe that was supposed to be just a regular kick button. Happens sometimes, the storage inputs.
Happens to the best of us, quite honestly. URIEL VELORIO. Now, what do you do against the Assault? Important tech with the OD Fireball. I love that. Such a smart decision for Big Bird. Let's throw it again. Dash up, apply the pressure. You thought it was your turn to try to tech this? Not quite. Slight shimmy with the crouching jab to finish.
Yeah, people love throwing projectiles after a tech throw, right? So when you got two projectile characters, it's smart to throw the OD. Just out-prioritize URIEL's entirely, but URIEL, my goodness, no priority necessary here. The meaty step kick off that. He's showing him different looks. And look at that, the frame kill into the meaty stand. Medium punch gets a link, no counter hit necessary. And what a round from URIEL VELORIO.
Jesus. He guessed correctly every sequence. Every single sequence. Big Bird got counter hit. Big Bird tried to move out of the way. All of the meaties had connected. But now we might just see that from the side of Big Bird. The block on the overhead, very important. URIEL, he tried to get past it. He saw the parries. He thought it was his time to go. Back to back containment, at least from the spinning mixer. But URIEL getting knocked down after the Shoryu. Here comes the throw loops, potentially. Ooh, barely missed the mark.
Oh, yeah, I guess he was actually too far. He's probably too far to actually get the throw, but also too far to get hit by that counter to the throw. So fortunate from URIEL. Oh, he wants to get him to reach, but disciplined defense, empty jump setup regardless, you still get something. Throw as well, Big Bird's trying to make the most, try to stay aggressive during this burnout time. URIEL sticks in some damage, and he actually baited it out. Big Bird, I think he thought that no way you wouldn't continue to press your advantage after hitting me with the overhead, but URIEL puts the brakes on. Big Bird can only give a nod of approval as URIEL VELORIO takes the first game.
What may be on paper may not be what it seems in the mind of URIEL VELORIO. He understands how to break the strategies of well-renowned players. This is truly evident right now with that big one next to his name. Big Bird had such a fantastic start. That uppercut hit for so far away. And that was the thing, a walk up into it from Big Bird. I didn't see a counter hit. I didn't see punish counter.
He thought he just whipped the jab and he thought he could get closer without actually having to be connected by the DP. That was rough for Big Bird. And now URIEL back against the wall here. Big Bird looking like he's playing a little pissed off, if I say so myself.
A little bit annoyed.
I think he was angry.
He's Angry Bird now?
Oh, my man, yeah, he had to absorb the brethren.
Side note, does Angry Bird go by the angriest bird on his title also? I don't think so.
I win. He's the robot, but I like the angriest bird.
Should have been that way. All right. A lot of pressure coming in, too, from the SR. Dashing up, too, still in hands. Not going to make the most of it. That counter poke was so pivotal for URIEL VELORIO. Not just for the switch on the counters, right, switch on the sides, but also being able to reestablish the pace while he gains more of that drive gauge back.
Indeed, and we saw the first hit of that target combo, and Big Bird was able to punish it with a jab. If URIEL actually committed to the second hit, he would have beat it, but something to think about going forward. Oh, he actually parries afterwards. He's very low on drive gauge as well. He's going to spin it. He does the level 2 to keep one bar and still get the burnout. Very optimal play. Oh, he tried to throw, and then he resets him afterwards. URIEL VELORIO. These are the type of decisions we talked about. This is what you need to do. Throw off Big Bird's game. This is not how Angry Bird usually goes about sequencing his offense.
This man is actually the GOAT for that. That is sequencing that nobody can ever be prepared for, in my opinion. And he's looking to finish it off right now. URIEL has the upper hand with this corner pressure. Big Bird getting the heavy spinning mixer on the other side too. Not gonna let it rip just yet. Obviously, he's still got a long way to go first.
All right, punishes it, and of course he's gonna cover his bases if you jump out of the throw. I still got that. Baits out the ODDP as well. Big Bird got all the resources in the world to send this to a game 3. What an answer from Big Bird right there. I was a little afraid, honestly. When it hit to round 3, I thought it was going to start getting away from him. I thought URIEL was going to be able to tilt him successfully after that previous round in the way he wanted, but Big Bird showing why he's got a finalist at EVO, finalist pretty much everywhere he's ever competed.
And I love the coverage over in the corner, right? He had his option selects down just in case the throw and whiff, and also the big read on the drive impact, double drive impact to erase the drive gauge from the side of URIEL VELORIO. He's seeing a lot of gray, and he's gonna see a lot of damage. Either chip, either throw, either way, you're still gonna have to block the mix.
Please get Ken some lotion, brother. He's looking way too ashy to survive this round. Still didn't build up a level 1 because it happened at the very beginning, so he's got to hold all this. And I love that Big Bird didn't immediately go to a DI, right? He really maximized that burnout time. But whoa, fakes out the safe jump, and URIEL waking up with a button. He's got a shot. Oh, never mind. Tried to fake something out, and Big Bird was more than ready for it. Wake up crouch, medium kick, set point.
Not enough moisturizer on the table, I'll tell you what, man. He was great forever and took so much damage and spent so much time in that corner.
Wow.
That punish kind of within range to get the forward medium punch link, allowing you to get the Eagle Spike into the setup for the SR. That was a counter hit down below as well.
That was so sick. Really, the Ken experience was shown off right there, the way he beat the Jinrai. It looked like URIEL did actually go for a follow-up, but it got stuffed by that medium kick. Throw, all he needs is a strike or a throw one more time. URIEL woke up with the backdash, drive reversal offensively. Beautiful from Big Bird right there. And when it comes to the drive reversals, we've seen it a couple of times, right? When you try to drive reversal a drive rush cancel string in reaction to the drive rush cancel, if they go with a